Hey folks, today is January the 10th. It's currently 9:42. As you guys can see here, we have our scientific trading machine charts up. I was able to attend that webinar that went over Signal X on Saturday, and I took lots of notes. Also, I noticed that in the back office, they opened up another download. As you guys can see here, week 5, Signal X. They gave us a cheat sheet and also a video that went over everything dealing with Signal X. And I can tell you guys right now, it's not a separate indicator. That's kind of what I thought it was, and a lot of people thought it was, but it's not a separate indicator. It's just going over exactly how to use some of the indicators in the dashboard to get a higher win rate. And I'm going to go over that here momentarily with you guys so that we can see. All right, 1 second. And I'm also going to check the members area so we can see any new trading updates from members. All right, so the first thing that we were told to do is, you guys recall, this is the trading dashboard here. First thing we were told to do was to focus on the best session movers and daily movers. Session movers and daily movers, as you guys can see here. And in the video, he actually showed himself basically taking notes of these two items here. So in other words, he'd write down GBP Japanese yen because they're both there, GBP Swiss franc, and so forth. Next thing he would do is check the trend locator, and he'd see which of these is actually in a strong trend. And those would be, looks like we have some news coming up, and those would be the currencies that he would focus on. Next thing he'd do is check the patterns. Those trades, or excuse me, those currency pairs that he has listed over here, and that happen to be in a strong trend in one direction or the other, he would check over here to see if there's a pattern forming. And if there was a pattern forming on that particular currency pair, he would, let me see, Euro AUD, let's switch to that real quick. All right, so if there is something forming with that, he'd go ahead and confirm it with the RSI. As you guys can see, if you click on the latest pattern box there, what we're going to be doing is using the RSI down here to actually confirm the pattern. And they go into how to confirm the pattern in the video and everything like that. So once that happens, we would then come back to the chart itself on whatever currency pair we happen to be focused on, and we wait to get the dots to enter the trade. Okay, so that's basically going through the process of Signal X. It does seem to be just a way to confirm the entries that we get on the charts. So using quite a few different methods to confirm that. All right. I think I'm going to, at this point, go ahead and switch everything over to 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and look at doing that now. Let me pause it and I'll come back once that's done. All right, folks, I've now gone through and switched everything over to 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and just go through these charts real quick and see what we see. Here we still need a signal dot. We don't have that here. As you can see here, all 3 higher time frames are red. We got the signal and swing dots right here. Cloud is switched over to red. So if I was actually watching the market at this time, once this bar closed, I could have entered right here, used this as a stop, and as you can see, the market would have gone down pretty swiftly to our profit target. two higher time frames are red. We got red here, red here. We got our signal and swing dots right here. Only thing I don't like about this trade is that we have an area of support right beneath us. I definitely like to see that get broken before I take this trade. There's a good potential for this to just start moving sideways, so we're going to wait on that one. All right, let me go ahead and pause it. With the 15-minute trades, obviously, it's going to be a little bit different than the 5 minutes. The bars are going to take longer to close, and we might not be able to catch a trade because, like I said, I can only typically look at the charts until about 11:30 each day. All right, let me pause it and I'll come back once we get it set up. I forgot to mention, whenever I do get a trade, what I'm going to look at doing is ending it when I have to leave at the end of each day, not necessarily when the trade itself ends. So if we have a trade that lasts for 3 days, what I'll do is at first day, if I have to leave at a certain time, I'll end the video, upload it. Then the next day, I'll basically just do another video giving you guys updates on our trade. I think that's the best way to do it here. All right, be back momentarily. All right, guys, just another quick update here. As you can see, this bar came down, came back up, gave us this large wick here. We'll see if it can push down. It's definitely struggling to get past this level. We'll continue watching it and also continue watching some of these other pairs here. All right, as I said earlier, I'll keep watching the markets and come back once we get a potential trade set up. And I'll also find a few good charts in the members area so that we can keep up with what everybody else is doing as well. Be back momentarily. All right, guys, it's now a little after 10:30. Just wanted to give you a quick update so you can see what's been going on here. As you can see, this is why we don't take trades in sideways markets. We would have entered this trade, definitely would not have been a good situation. We don't want to enter trades where there's a level of support or resistance right above us or beneath us. So let's keep on pushing through here. We have two red higher time frames. Red here, red here. Here we have a signal dot, I believe, and a swing dot right here. Problem with this trade, as you guys can see, we are pushing right into this buying level, so we're not going to take that trade. All right, here we have a swing and a signal dot. Unfortunately, our higher time frames aren't lining up, so we're not going to look at that. All right, so as you guys can see, we have no potential trade setups yet. Swinging signal dots, but we're red over here, and we're looking for a long based on these two dots here. So, and I believe we're done with news for the day. As you guys can see, next news isn't for 12 hours, and that's on the Japanese yen pair, or just the Japanese yen. All right, so while we're waiting for something to happen here, let's go ahead and take a look and see what some of the other people are doing in the back office here. All right, AUD USD loser and USD Japanese yen winner. And I believe this individual is trading 15 minutes. All right, so let's see what he says here. Two green trend indicators, or two green trend locators. All right, TOD week at 3:05 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure what that means, but AUD strength, USD weakness on currency map. Okay. As you can see here, we're green here, green here. Got our swinging signal dots right here. And let's see what happened on that trade. Looks like it was a loss. Let's check the next one out. USD Japanese yen 15-minute. All right. Violation of two trend locators being opposite, therefore aggressive. Okay, so this is an aggressive trade setup. Let's see what happened here. All right, winning trade. Got in here, got out here. Looks like his stop was right there. Entry was right here. And winner there. All right, so yeah, we can see it here. Stop here, entry here. Profit target was up here. All right, good job. Everything was according to rules, so I can't complain. Let's check out the next person's charts here. All right, here's the most recent one from this individual. Hi, Nicola. My trade for today, excuse me, buy GBP Japanese yen. All right, so that's the trade setup. What did he say about this? If you open the trade, once the current candle is open, I would say it's too late. It's okay from the signal side, but I took a lot candles after signal appears and market was just sideways. Let me see here. All right, so it looks like this individual was looking for a long. We got green here, and this is also on a 15-minute chart. All right, so our signal and swing dots are right there. Looks like we would have entered, can't see it that well, but most likely on this bar from what I'm looking at. So I'm not sure what he was talking about here about opening a trade after the current bar is already open. Let me see if the market was moving sideways. Man, was moving a little sideways. But at the time that we entered this trade, looks like we had this level of potential resistance above us. Unfortunately, this individual didn't post an update to that particular trade, so we don't know what happened with it. All right, let's keep on moving here. I got an alert dot posted on the following Euro USA chart. All signals green. However, I didn't feel confident buying because we're close to the supply zone. Is this a valid concern? As you guys can obviously see here, this is that level that individual was concerned about as for taking that buy trade here. I would say you did a great job since it will be buying at the highs, and that's not our style. As you guys can see here, it is okay not to take a trade when there is a level of resistance or support in our way, as the vendor has just verified right here, and this individual just showed us right here. All right, let me come down to the most recent trades. All right, I'm having a difficult time finding good trend. Not sure if I'm doing something wrong. This is how I started. It got a T2 pattern. All right, let's keep going. Put the trade when I got the signal to sell. Went okay for a short period of time and then reversed and lost the trade. I appreciate your comments. Thanks. More or less, you followed the rules. Market took you during non-farm payroll, as I can see. All right, so yeah, this individual entered a trade and got stopped out after the non-farm payroll news. As you guys can see here, we got a spike. All right, let's keep on going. All right, these are my trades January 2nd. I think I might have showed this individual's trades. Let's keep on going down. All right, so 1-4. Wishing you all good things on this new year. This is my first trade of the year. Hope it goes well. All right, so this individual entered a buy trade on the 15-minute chart. As you can see, green here, 2 higher time frames are green. We got our signal and swing dots right here. And he entered right there. All right, let's see if he gives us an update. All right, so we don't have an update on that trade yet. Hopefully he'll come back and give us an update. But the vendor did speak about another one of his trades. He said, so for the EuroCAD, would you have preferred to see all 3 trend locator indicators indicating bearish to take the trade? Answer. All right, so it looks like that was a question. You need 1 hour and 4 hour or 4 hour and 1 day trend to support you. When we have 1H up, 4H down, 1 day up, it's tricky, and I would consider that an aggressive trade setup. I'm assuming that's for one of his other trades that he took up here. All right, let's check out another one here. Quick GBP trade in a relatively quiet market. All right, so as you guys can see here, stop level here, entry level, take profit is right there. All right, 1% risk trade into near term congestion, but GBP strong and Japanese yen weak, open to fib. All right, let's see what happened here. All right, so as you can see, the market pushed up. He moved his stop up to break even, looks like. All right, so here was his entry. Moved his stop up pretty deep into profit here. At least 1-to-1 it looks like. All right, resistance area changed color, not sure response. Trade reverse and hit stop loss for 1% account gain. As you guys can see, market came down and hit that stop loss is what he's saying. All right, all cool according to rules, so good job. Yep, slower market than usual, so all cool. I see you followed our rules, so I can't complain about setups. All right, folks, so those are a few trade setups that the other individuals in the members area are taking. Hopefully you guys found that useful. Still waiting to get my first setup here, but haven't had an opportunity. We're already at 18 minutes here. Let me go ahead and pause it, and I'll come back if we get an opportunity. All right, folks, it is now about 12 o'clock, and we have had no setups on the 15-minute. Let me just scroll through here so we can take one final look. Like I said, with the 15-minute charts, we're going to have to be a little bit more patient. We might not get a trade set up for, a day or two, just mainly because of the time frame that I'm able to be in front of my charts here. But we have a little while before this test ends, so we should be able to catch a few trades. Sorry about that. We should be able to catch a few trades. All right, so as you guys can see, nothing worth trading at this point, so we're just going to end the day here. I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll keep looking. Hopefully we'll find something. All right, guys, hope you guys have a great day. Take care.